Hey everybody, welcome back to the wood shop. It's almost springtime when we're filming this right now, and we have a treated 2x4 and we've got 6 treated fence pickets and a box of deck screws. That means we're getting ready to build something that goes outside.
That's right. We have some little seedlings started inside, and we're going to grow some vegetables. Now, our soil isn't the greatest. It's got a lot of gravel in it, some clay, and we want to give these plants the best chance for a good start. So today, we're going to build a raised planter. All right, we've moved over here to the miter saw, and the first thing we're going to do is cut up this 2x4. We need 6 pieces that are 11 inches long. All right, we just got done cutting 6 11-inch pieces of 2x4, and that left us with this piece of 2x4 that is 30 inches long.
We are going to use that piece of 2x4 as a stringer that goes across the short width of the bed. These beds are going to be 70 inches long, so they might tend to spread apart a little bit if you don't put something in the center to add some support. They're only 5/8 of an inch thick, these pickets, so they're not going to hold up like 1.5 inch board would. So we're going to put this across the center to add some support to the short width of the bed, and that will come up with a total width of 33 inches.
Next, we're going to cut up all of our fence pickets. 2 of them we're going to cut down into 4 33-inch pieces, and then the other ones we're just going to clean up the dog ears and leave them at 70 inches each. All right, all of the pieces for our planter have been cut out, and we're ready to start assembly.
We're going to start with the short sides first because the long boards have to overlap them at the corner, so it makes it easier that way. We're going to be using 1 5/8" screws to put this together with, but we will need a few 2.5-inch screws for that center support that I was talking about. Well, I tried driving the screw in 2 different places up toward this corner of this picket, and there's a knot there, and it caused it to tear apart. So we'll figure out what to do with this corner a little bit later. got the basic rectangle of the bed put together. Now it's time to make this center support that I was talking about. The best way we figured out to do this was to make it like an H and put this stringer in the center of these. This is going to span across the width of the box and add support so the dirt doesn't bulge it out. We'll go ahead and put this together, then we'll put it in the center and screw the pickets in from the outside.
Our first raised planter is finished. It's a lot bigger than what I expected, but I mean, I still don't know like how many vegetables we'll be able to put in here. If you are a gardener or a farmer, what would you put in it? Leave us a comment down below. Something this size, it's 70 by 33, right? Mm-hmm. So 70 by 33, 11 inches deep. What would you put in this planter?
I think it's going to be pretty sturdy with this brace in the center. It won't spread that far, I don't think, if any. And as you might notice, when you're working with fence pickets, don't expect anything to be anywhere near perfect. I mean, you can see, this side's a little higher than this side. The boards, some are thicker than others, some are wider than others. You never know what you're going to get there, so don't expect perfection out of pickets at all.
This project is great for beginners. We used a miter saw to do our cuts, but you could just use a regular circular saw. Super, super easy build. Would encourage anybody to do it. It'll be functional, which is really all we need it for. Like you said, we're working with pickets. Doesn't need to be perfect. Doesn't need to look great. It just needs to work.
And don't forget, these are pretty easy to crack too. I found that out when I was building this first side. I cracked one of the corners off and had to glue it back on with Gorilla Glue. So I learned pretty fast that you do need to drill pilot holes in these to keep them from cracking. Now, if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe to our channel and stay up to date on all of our new content.
Thanks so much for watching today. As always, happy woodworking!